Do you find yourself faced with injustice or confronted with a legal matter that you need help resolving? If so, call attorney David Walbacher at 216-225-9181. That's attorney David Walbacher for all your legal needs.
Hello, I'm Dr. Robert Spees. Welcome to Spees Chiropractic and Wellness Center.
As a family practice, Spees Chiropractic welcomes in patients of all ages. Whether this is your first time or you've done this before, Dr. Spees and his compassionate staff are here for you. What makes Spees Chiropractic unique is their three-tier approach. By using chiropractic care alongside massage therapy and physical therapy, all your healthcare needs will be treated compassionately and comprehensively. Spees Chiropractic. Make the right choice for your care.
Buffalo Wild Wings in St. Mary's, proud to support Rough Rider Athletics and the Memorial Student Athletes. Join Buffalo Wild Wings for each Rough Riders football game, streamed on Rider Nation Station. Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, drinks, sports.
Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success, and supporter of the Rider Nation and St. Mary's community.
Here at TLC, we expanded our business, so we wanted the security of knowing exactly where all the kids are and what's going on in each of the rooms. We chose Fowler's because we've done all our televisions with them, and they mentioned they have security systems. So we just wanted to go out and look at it, and they were very upfront, and they do excellent work from start to finish. And so we chose Fowler's TV. It's been great for us here at TLC Learning Center, and Fowler's TV would be great for anyone.
Colder weather is just around the corner, and you want to make sure your family's vehicle is tuned up and ready to go. Rabel's Auto Service has been voted the best auto repair center in St. Mary's the last 3 years. And did you know they will pick up and deliver your vehicle for free? Give Rabel's Auto Service a call at 419-394-1624 or stop in and see Jeremy at 1610 Salina Road in St. Mary's. Rabel's Auto Service in St. Mary's. Give them a call today.
Well, hello once again, everyone, and we welcome you to Grand Lake Health Systems Court for another Rider Nation Station telecast of Rough Rider girls basketball. As this afternoon, the St. Mary's Lady Rough Riders take on the Lady Golden Bears of Bryan. I'm Joe Hurlbert. I'll be bringing you all the play-by-play action of today's contest. Joining me once again is Kelly and Derek J. And I'll tell you what, let's talk a little bit quickly about the Bryan Lady Bears. They come in with a record of 13-2. They're 4-0 in their conference. They play in the NOAL, which is the Northwest Ohio Athletic League. They have 2 losses. One's to a common opponent, the Marion Local Flyers, and they've lost to a good Napoleon team. But overall, Kelly, this is a pretty good ball club.
And this team coming in, while it might seem like just a regular non-league game, has some postseason implications because of tournament seeding. And, you know, tournament seeding is going to be, tournament draw will be coming up here in just a few weeks. And you know, they're in our district. They lost to Napoleon last year in the district finals. And obviously with their record at 13-2, they are a formidable opponent for the Riders today. And so hopefully it's a game that can give the Riders, you know, maybe put them in a position to grab a higher seed in the playoffs. So I'd like to think that it's one that the Riders haven't just put aside like, oh, it's a normal Saturday afternoon game, which sometimes happens.
Well, the last ranking that I saw as far as the Lady Bears are concerned, they were ranked right around 21st in Division II. St. Mary's ranked around 18 or 19. So as far as their state rankings, very comparable. But the Lady Riders are going to have to put some things together today. They come in with a record of 12-4 overall. They come off a heartbreaker against the Shawnee Lady Indians here on Thursday night. And, of course, all eyes, again, will be on Kendall Deringer as she shoots for that 1,000 career point this afternoon.
We had a great crowd on Thursday, and it was a big game that we had kind of circled on the calendar for several weeks. And I think we're going to stop here and take a little break as we do the national anthem.
We'll continue when we come back. We're going to take a break for the playing of the national anthem. We'll come back with the starting lineups and more right after this.
Friends of the St. Mary's Theater need your financial help to secure a state grant, which we need to raise $500,000 in individual contributions by the end of 2021. Any donation is welcome, and suggested donations, which can be pledged, are $200, $1,823, $2,023, and beyond. Send a check to Friends of St. Mary's Theater, P.O. Box 382, St. Mary's, Ohio, or visit us at grandoperahouselive.com to make an online payment to the 501c3. See more on our Facebook page at Grand Opera House Live. The time is now to make this happen.
Since 1981, Plus One Professionals has serviced St. Mary's and the surrounding area and are ready to meet your real estate needs. They know the real estate market and can help you. Whether you're moving in, moving out, or around the area, Plus One Professionals are ready and eager to help you sell or buy your new home. They operate with the highest level of professionalism, expertise, and honesty as they help make your real estate dream a reality. Call Plus One Professionals at 419-394-7402 in St. Mary's today.
All righty, we're back at Grand Lake Health Systems Court. Joe Hurlbert alongside Kelly and Derek J. We were talking a little bit about the St. Mary's Rough Riders. Of course, Kendall Deringer is who we're looking at today. We'll keep an eye on, and as we go through, she needs 10 points to hit that 1,000 career point plateau.
So yeah, the Thursday night, and Kendall was 18 points away going in, and averaging 13, 14 points a game prior to. So getting to that mark Thursday was probably going to be a tough road for anyways. Then throw in the fact that Shawnee had her name circled in the scouting report anyways, and they put their most elite defender on her, very, very long and athletic defender. And so again, that was going to be a tough thing for her to probably get 1,000 on Thursday night. But Thursday, it was more than just Kendall Deringer. It was a league title game, and obviously the Shawnee Indians were undefeated in the league, and so that was very important to them. The Riders were still trying to stay in the league title hunt with one loss, and so yeah, there was a lot of buzz about that game. The Riders did not prevail in the contest, and so I think sometimes when you finish off with a game like that, there's this tremendous letdown, and then it's come back on Saturday afternoon and try to gear up for another game.
Absolutely, the starting lineups are being introduced for both squads. The Lady Bears have already been introduced. They will be starting Delilah Taylor, a 5'3" senior, Kaylee Thiel, a 6-foot sophomore, Ella Voigt, a 5'8" sophomore, Reese Grothaus, a 5'8" junior, and Addie Arnold, a 5'6" senior. For the Rough Riders, they'll start their normal five: Morgan Hesse, a 5'11" junior, Kendall Deringer, a 5'8" senior, Noe Ruane, a 5'10" senior, Cora Rabel, a 5'8" junior, and rounding out the starting five, Carson McLaughlin, a 6'1" senior. So we're just about ready to get the sun underway. Saturday afternoon basketball from Grand Lake Health Systems Court. The official steps to the center, tosses it up, and this game is underway, and it's controlled by the Lady Bears. Delilah Taylor with the basketball. To Thiel. They're going to drop it down low and then kick it back out to Taylor. Inside it goes to Thiel, puts it on the floor, shot goes up. We've got a whistle and a foul. No, it's not a foul. They're going to call it a jump ball.
Thiel is a 6-foot sophomore, pretty long and athletic looking, so immediately the Riders have somebody to deal with inside. Their leading scorer is Reese Grothaus, scored 15 in their last game against Delta.
Noe Ruane with the basketball. Hesse over to Kendall Deringer. Kendall puts it on the floor, drives left side. It goes off her knee, and it'll be long to the Lady Bears of Bryan.
Delilah Taylor doing a nice job of keeping Kendall in front of her as she denied the ball screen, went baseline.
Thiel has the basketball. She's knocked to the floor. We're going to get a foul called on, I believe, Morgan Hesse.
Personal foul on 5, Morgan Hesse, her first.
As they did to start out against Shawnee, Rough Riders coming out in a 2-3.
Voigt's pass sails over the hands of Addie Arnold, and the turnover will give the ball back to the Lady Riders.
Maybe a little early Saturday afternoon sloppiness from both teams coming off of league games on Thursday. Maybe a little bit of a letdown of concentration, some early turnovers.
Cora Rabel's shot was no good. We got a tie up on the Rough Rider end, but it'll belong to the Lady Bears.
Cora going up with the left there, which is a tough shot, but the right shot to take.
Nice defense by Kendall Deringer as she knocks the ball out of bounds, and Addie Arnold will trigger it back in for Bryan. All the way it goes up to Voigt. Shot put up by Arnold, a three-point goal. And the Lady Bears are on the Fowler TV scoreboard and lead 3-0 in the early goings here of this contest. Carson McLaughlin, nice shot off the glass and in, so the Rough Riders cut it to within 1.
In the victory over...
Wow, just like that, Addie Arnold answers again.
In the victory over Archbold here just a couple weeks ago, 50-19 victory over Archbold. Reese Grodehouse and Addie Arnold combined for 9 threes.
Wow.
And 31 points between the two of them. So obviously, Addie Arnold is somebody that the Rough Riders are going to have to find on defense.
Exactly.
If you had a keen ear, you could hear Coach John Burke yelling "shooter" as soon as Addie Arnold touched the ball.
Here comes Bryan the other way after the Deringer missed field goal. She steals the basketball back. Good defense by Kendall. Cora Rabel with the basketball, guarded there by Grodehouse. Noe puts it on the floor, goes up with the floater. Nope, won't go. Carson's batting it around. It's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Bryan. Here comes Ella Jacobs into the ball game for the Lady Riders.
Thought at the end of the Shawnee game, the Riders looked a little fatigued, I thought. Just a little leg weary.
Ball loose on the floor. Here comes Grodehouse with the basketball. Drives the left side, stops, goes up with a shot. And we got a whistle and a foul. It's going to be on Ella Jacobs.
Jacobs not really happy with that call. Thought she had gone straight up. The referee decided that he didn't agree with her.
Free throw up and is good by Reese Grodehouse. You know, very seldom do you play 3 games in 1 week.
Right.
And that's what the Rough Riders find themselves in this afternoon is the 3rd game this week. They played Tuesday, Thursday, and this afternoon. So
from a coaching standpoint, I always think it's tough to prepare for those because basically you have 1 day to prepare for each of those games. And sometimes you're literally just kind of doing a walkthrough because you're a little fatigued anyways, and you don't want to, practice hard in between. So yeah, it's a tough time to prepare.
Shot put up by Rabel. She's fouled. You know, I've talked to coaches over the years in situations just like that, Tuesday, Thursday games, and usually the answer that I get is that they really focus on the league contest.
Right.
They usually focus on the Thursday game, and then whatever happens, we do some run-throughs, walk-throughs, whatever the case may be, go over the scouting report and things like that for your non-league games. Rabel hits the first free throw. She'll get one more. Shot put up. Got them both.
Great follow through there for Cora.
Reagan Allmeyer checks into the ball game for the Lady Riders. And checking in for Bryan, Ella Rowe. Rowe with the basketball. Passes it over to Thiel. Back to Taylor. Taylor drives baseline, goes up, and has it. 10-4 on the Fowler TV scoreboard. Errant pass by Deringer, sails out of bounds. Turnover will give the ball back to Bryan.
Thought on Thursday that the Riders had a little bit of that in the second half where they started pressing just a little bit offensively, trying to make things happen, and got a little careless with some passes. Again, valuing possessions is going to be very, very important.
Reese Grotehouse is fouled as she attempted to put up a shot in the paint. Morgan Hesse picks up the foul, her second, team's third.
Reese Grotehouse, the leading scorer for the Bears. And tossed in 15 points against Delta just this Thursday. And as I said before, combined with Addie Arnold for 31 points against Archibald, and the two of them had 9 threes. So she's obviously a shooter, somebody the Riders are going to have to keep an eye on.
She makes one of two. Bryan leads 11-4. Here comes Deringer, goes up off the glass. Nope, won't go. Rebound, Noe Ruane to Ella Jacobs. Back to Ruane. They'll set up the offense. McLaughlin, far side to Ruane. Gets the baseline, goes up with the shot. Got it. 11-6 on the Fowler TV scoreboard. Bryan coming the other direction. Shot put up and is good.
Pretty good.
By Kaylee Thiel.
Yeah, pretty good drive for the 6-foot sophomore there.
Kendall Deringer with it, far side. Bounce pass into Jacobs, up off the window and two.
Nice feeding the bounce pass right through the double team there. It's not an easy pass to make.
Rowe for three. Ella Rowe, a 5'9" sophomore, hits from beyond the arc. 2:30 remaining here in the first quarter. And Jacobs travels with the basketball. Substitutions coming in.
Double dose.
Yep, Cora and Reese Rabel check in for the Lady Riders. We've got a timeout on the floor. With the score, Bryan 16, the St. Mary's Lady Rough Riders 8. We'll be back right after this.
Albert Sporting Goods is here to outfit your team, both on and off the field. Since 1980, Albert Sporting Goods has serviced schools, clubs, and businesses throughout Ohio. For all of your uniform, spirit wear, and equipment needs, make it Albert Sporting Goods. Order online now at albertsportinggoods.com and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Buffalo Wild Wings and St. Mary's, proud to support Rough Rider Athletics and the Memorial Student Athletes. Join Buffalo Wild Wings for each Rough Riders football game, streamed on Rider Nation Station. Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, drinks, sports.
All righty, back at Grand Lake Health Systems Court, Joe Hurlbert alongside Kelly and Derek J. Glad to have you along watching Rider Nation Station, wherever you might be watching. It's the Lady Bears of Bryan taking on the Lady Rough Riders of St. Mary's. And there goes Taylor in off the glass, won't go. Thiel gets the rebound, won't go. McLaughlin with the rebound. Kendall Daringer with it as Ruane. The ball is kicked by Rowe.
There was just a split second there. Kendall tried the nice bounce pass. That was the pass to make, but just wasn't an opening long enough to slide it through.
Ruane gets the inbounds pass from Daringer. Reese Rabel with the basketball to Ruane. Daringer double team, ball stolen. Here comes Bryan the other way. Shot put up, no call. There we got a call. Now it's a jump ball.
Reese Rabel diving in there to grab the rebound.
Possession arrow in favor of the Lady Riders. 1:43 remaining here in the first quarter. Daringer thought about a three, pulls it down over to Cora Rabel. Ball stolen by Ella Voigt. Voigt to Taylor. In the corner it goes to Rowe. Thiel goes down the lane, up off the glass, and two. Too easy.
Yeah, then that's a 6 foot center making that drive. That's pretty athletic.
Nice drive there, but especially from a coaching perspective, where's the help side?
Noe Ruane goes up with the shot. She is fouled. She'll go to the line and shoot two.
The Bears doubling that when we do that little ball screen, kind of doubling and making it a difficult pass for the picker to roll.
Ruane's free throw is good. 18-9 on the Fowler TV scoreboard. 57 seconds remaining here in the first quarter.
Riders don't want to let things get too out of hand here in the first quarter. Obviously, giving up 18 points in a quarter is far too many. Coach Burke can't be happy about the defensive effort.
Second free throw by Ruane, rolls around and falls through.
But if they can keep things in sight here.
Absolutely.
The Bears not seeming to get
Rowe goes up with a shot.
Get too intimidated by the defensive pressure.
Morgan Hesse's shot doesn't draw iron. Here comes the Bears the other direction. Rowe with the basketball. To Grothaus for three. Got it.
Probably not who you want to double off of in that situation.
21-10, 11-point lead for the Lady Golden Bears of Bryan. And they throw that out of bounds. Substitution checking in for both teams. Ella Jacobs for St. Mary's. Checking in is Addie Arnold for Bryan.
Riders extremely small here with this lineup in. As they finish out the quarter, hoping to get a little pressure on them as the clock's winding down.
Far side it goes to Rowe. They throw it out of bounds with 2.9 seconds remaining in the quarter.
Kendall Daringer forced that turnover with pretty hot defense.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score on the Fowler TV scoreboard. The Bryan Lady Golden Bears 21, the Lady Rough Riders of St. Mary's 10. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this.
Do you find yourself faced with injustice or confronted with a legal matter that you need help resolving? If so, call attorney David Walbacher at 216-225-9181. That's attorney David Walbacher for all your legal needs.
Fellowship of Christian Athletes is a middle school and high school club looking to spread God's love throughout numerous schools and communities of our local area. FCA's favorite play of the game is both teams joining together in prayer at the conclusion of the game. God bless you, sports fans.
Here at TLC, we expanded our business, so we wanted the security of knowing exactly where all the kids are and what's going on in each of the rooms. We chose Fowler's because we've done all our televisions with them, and they mentioned they have security systems. So we just wanted to go out and look at it, and they were very upfront, and they do excellent work from start to finish. And so we chose Fowler's TV. It's been great for us here at TLC Learning Center, and Fowler's TV would be great for anyone.
Back at Grand Lake Health Systems Court, Joe Hurlbert alongside Kelly and Derek J. Derek, anything as far as numbers stick out to you?
Yeah, the Rough Riders turned it over 8 times in that first quarter. You know, that's on pace for 30 plus, and that's obviously not a good number. You know, you're just losing too many possessions, especially against a good team, to be able to win.
Shot put up by Ella Voigt. She's fouled by Carson McLaughlin.
Riders in a 1-3 that possession and just did not do a great job of closing out. We closed out high, let them just burn right by us instead of closing out in the stance and keeping people in front.
Voigt's first free throw no good. She'll get one more. She makes one of two, 22-10. Lady Golden Bears on top.
Mixing it up here a little bit, getting Kendall Daringer over here on the wing, getting her off the ball. Maybe get her a chance to get a look at some shots.
Coral Rabel with the basketball, gives it to McLaughlin, top of the key to Noe Ruane. Jacobs, far side, Daringer.
One thing the Riders need to be looking at, especially if Bryan's going to trap these ball screens like they are right now, the easiest way to score on a trapped ball screen is for the screener to slip, and they haven't looked to do that at all yet. You know, because the screener's defender is too high, so that slip towards the rim is always there.
Noe Ruane with the inbounds pass, gives the ball back to Daringer, back to Noe Ruane. McLaughlin sets a pick, and she's going to launch a three. Nope, off the front of the iron. Kendall Daringer tracks it down. She needs help. To Cora Rabel, to McLaughlin.
Golden Bear faithful who've made the trip south here are very pleased with that defensive possession.
3-point goal by Noe Ruane.
However, Noe Ruane put that to rest with a great three.
Shot put up by Ella Voigt. We've got a whistle on the floor.
Riders showing good patience offensively. You know, they need to get a good shot out of everything. They can claw their way back into it.
Reagan Allmeyer checks back in for the Lady Riders. Ruane gets a pick, and it is stolen by Kaylee Thiel. Taylor with the basketball. Grodehouse back to Taylor. Crossover dribble. Goes up. Good block by Carson McLaughlin. Kicks it out to Daringer. Daringer all the way down to Ruane. Ruane in the paint, goes up. The ball is blocked by Kaylee Thiel and sails out of bounds. So the Rough Riders will have the basketball underneath their own basket with 5:39 remaining here in the first half.
Tell you, Kaylee Thiel is she is long, she's athletic, she defends well.
Noe Ruane's three-point shot off the front of the iron. Nice stick back by McLaughlin. It's in, and she's fouled.
Carson with a couple nice plays both ends of the court here. Has a block down here on the defensive end and then comes down here and takes it up strong down here on the offensive end.
McLaughlin's free throw, no, won't go. Rebound, comes back to McLaughlin. Daringer for three, got it! 22-18, the Riders cut the Bryan lead to 4 with the three-point goal by Kendall Daringer.
Reagan Allmeyer with tremendous help side over there.
We've got a timeout on the floor with 5:12 remaining here in the first half. On our Fowler TV scoreboard, it's the Golden Bears of Bryan 22, the Lady Riders of St. Mary's 18. We'll be back right after this.
Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success and supporter of the Rider Nation and St. Mary's community.
Since 1981, Plus One Professionals has serviced St. Mary's surrounding area and are ready to meet your real estate needs. They know the real estate market and can help you. Whether you're moving in, moving out, or around the area, Plus One Professionals are eager to help you sell or buy a new home. They operate with the highest level of professionalism, expertise, and honesty as they help make your real estate dream a reality. Call Plus One Professionals at 419-394-7402 in St. Mary's today.
Back at Grand Lake Health Systems Court, Joe Hurlbert alongside Kelly and Derek J. Three-point shot put up by Addie Arnold is good. And I was just about ready to say that the Riders are starting to creep back into this ball game, and then all of a sudden Arnold drills a three, and the Riders turn it over. The shot put up by Reese Grothaus is good. And just like that, it's 27-18 on the Fowler TV scoreboard.
Coach Todd Grosjean had a great timeout there, obviously. Settled his kids down. And
Rough Riders had kind of started the quarter on an 8-1 run there. And after the timeout, though, the Golden Bears regroup a little bit with a 5-0 run of their own.
Daringer thought about it all the way over to Allmeyer. Down low it goes to Ella Jacobs. Passes over to Ruane. Kendall Daringer with it to Ruane for three. Nope, that's not going to go. Rebound comes down to Morgan Hesse to Daringer for three. Got it! (27-21). Kendall Daringer starting to light it up from beyond the arc. She has 6 points on the.
Stop the bleeding
Yep,
there.
it does.
A little bit.
Stops the bleeding and inches her ever closer to that 1,000-point mark.
Oh my, hello. That's an easy basket by Reese Grothaus. We've got players down on the floor. Kendall Daringer is in some pain. And some legs tangled up in there. Lexi Allspall and Kendall Daringer.
Hopefully just a little shaken up there, hopefully.
She doesn't appear to be limping over behind the Rough Rider bench. Reese Rabel is going to launch a three herself. Got it! Well, I'll tell you what, just like that, you hit a few threes and climb right back into this ball game. 29-24.
Freshman steps up there confidently.
There's a three-point attempt by Rowe. Napoleon gets the rebound, though. goes down low to Allspaw. Shot up and good.
Morgan Hesse a little upset that a hooking wasn't called there. And there may have been a pretty long stay in the paint on that possession.
Uh-huh.
I think Coach Hagemeyer and the boys would have been saying 7, 8, 9, one of his favorites.
Allspaw misses the free throw. Here comes the Lady Riders the other direction. Cora Rabel with it. Over to Reese.
Bryan with this 2-3 zone really staying pretty spread. Reese Rabel was cocked and ready to fire on that one. She's not afraid to take those deep threes.
And there's one there.
There is one.
Got it!
Woo!
Just like that, 31-27. 4-point lead for the Lady Golden Bears. 2:20 remaining here in the first half.
Morgan Hesse dealing with the 6'3" Lexi Allspaw down there in the paint.
Good job by Millie Ruane with the steal. Here they come. Riders have numbers. Forced the pass down into Ella Jacobs. It was last touched by the Bears. So the Riders will have the basketball. And here comes Kendall Deringer, and she appears to be okay. You can tell the last 3 or 4 trips down the floor, the Riders' intensity has picked up a notch or two as compared to where it was in the first quarter.
Yep.
But you hit a couple of threes like that, boy, get your blood pumping.
Yeah, yep.
Kendall Deringer with it. Drives the paint. And that's a blocking foul is going to be called on Blaze Lagendorfer.
That's a mouthful there.
I'll let you say it next time. Deringer will trigger it in. Needs help. Lobs it out to Rabel. The Deringer in the corner. Down low to McLaughlin. Goes up with a shot, and it's taken away. Langendorfer with the basketball. To Arnold. Shot put up. Nope, won't go. Rebound comes down to Cora Rabel. All the way down to Ella Jacobs by herself. Up off the glass. Got it. 31-29, and they throw it out of bounds.
Little leak out there by Ella Jacobs. She was waving, saying, get it down here, and Cora did a great job of looking up and getting the pass out ahead. Punish them for not getting back.
Lady Riders have a chance to tie with a 2 and go ahead with a 3.
The Golden Bears get out of that zone. Didn't like the looks of that, so they're back into a man.
Pass intended to McLaughlin is stolen by Langendorfer. Give the ball to Arnold. To Rowe. Arnold goes up with a shot. She is fouled, so she'll go to the line and she'll shoot 2. 41.9 seconds remaining here in the first half from Grand Lake Health Systems court. Arnold's free throw is good. Ruane checks in for St. Mary's, and Reese Grotehouse checks in for the Lady Bears.
Addie Arnold, a 5'6" senior, showed a little bit of upper class savvy there in drawing that foul.
She hits them both, 33-29 on the Fowler TV scoreboard. Far side it goes to Ruane, gets a pick by Jacobs. McLaughlin forgot to do one thing, and that's put the ball on the floor. So she's called for a traveling violation. The turnover will give the ball back to Bryan.
Coach Burke taking Cora Rabel out with the last 30 seconds here with 2 fouls. I'm sure didn't want her to pick up another one before the halftime.
Roadhouse with the basketball, guarded by Jacobs. We're down to 9 seconds. Shot put up. Nope, that's well short. That's going to be the end of the first half. With the score on the Fowler TV scoreboard, the Lady Golden Bears of Bryan 33, the Lady Riders of St. Mary's 29. Back with halftime right after this.
Colder weather is just around the corner, and you want to make sure your family's vehicle is tuned up and ready to go. Rabel's Auto Service has been voted the best auto repair center in St. Mary's the last 3 years. And did you know they will pick up and deliver your vehicle for free? Give Rabel's Auto Service a call at 419-394-1624 or stop in and see Jeremy at 1610 Salina Road in St. Mary's. Rabel's Auto Service in St. Mary's. Give them a call today.
Varsity Lanes, home of the Rough Riders 2018-19 Boys and Girls State Bowling Champions. Striking up delicious food, 32 taps, Queen of Hearts, nightly food and drink specials with a great family atmosphere. Carryout is available. Stop in and see us after the game. Go Riders!
At Schaff Auto Sales, we always have a large selection of quality pre-owned vehicles with prices right to fit all budgets. So before you buy, give us a try. See Aaron High, the car guy.
Do you find yourself faced with injustice or confronted with a legal matter that you need help resolving? If so, call attorney David Walbacher at 216-225-9181. That's attorney David Walbacher for all your legal needs.
Hello, I'm Dr. Robert Spees. Welcome to Spees Chiropractic and Wellness Center.
As a family practice, Spees Chiropractic welcomes in patients of all ages. Whether this is your first time or you've done this before, Dr. Spees and his compassionate staff are here for you. What makes Spees Chiropractic unique is their 3-tier approach. By using chiropractic care alongside massage therapy and physical therapy, all your healthcare needs will be treated compassionately and comprehensively. Spees Chiropractic. Make the right choice for your care.
Buffalo Wild Wings in St. Mary's, proud to support Rough Rider Athletics and the Memorial Student Athletes. Join Buffalo Wild Wings for each Rough Riders football game, streamed on Rider Nation Station. Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, drinks, sports.
Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success and supporter of the Rider Nation and St. Mary's community.
Here at TLC, we expanded our business, so we wanted the security of knowing exactly where all the kids are and what's going on in each of the rooms. We chose Fowler's because we've done all our televisions with them, and they mentioned they have security systems. So we just wanted to go out and look at it, and they were very upfront, and they do excellent work from start to finish. And so we chose Fowler's TV. It's been great for us here at TLC Learning Center, and Fowler's TV would be great for anyone.
Colder weather is just around the corner, and you want to make sure your family's vehicle is tuned up and ready to go. Rabel's Auto Service has been voted the best auto repair center in St. Mary's the last 3 years. And did you know they will pick up and deliver your vehicle for free? Give Rabel's Auto Service a call at 419-394-1624 or stop in and see Jeremy at 1610 Salina Road in St. Mary's. Rabel's Auto Service in St. Mary's. Give them a call today.
Friends of the St. Mary's Theater need your financial help to secure a state grant, which we need to raise $500,000 in individual contributions by the end of 2021. Any donation is welcome, and suggested donations, which can be pledged, are $200, $1,823, $2,023, and beyond. Send a check to Friends of St. Mary's Theater, P.O. Box 382, St. Mary's, Ohio, or visit us at grandoperahouselive.com to make an online payment to the 501c3. See more on our Facebook page at Grand Opera House Live. The time is now to make this happen.
Since 1981, Plus One Professionals has serviced St. Mary's and the surrounding area and are ready to meet your real estate needs. They know the real estate market and can help you. Whether you're moving in, moving out, or around the area, Plus One Professionals are ready and eager to help you sell or buy your new home. They operate with the highest level of professionalism, expertise, and honesty as they help make your real estate dream a reality. Call Plus One Professionals at 419-394-7402 in St. Mary's today.
Albert Sporting Goods is here to outfit your team, both on and off the field. Since 1980, Albert Sporting Goods has serviced schools, clubs, and businesses throughout Ohio. For all of your uniform, spirit wear, and equipment needs, make it Albert Sporting Goods. Order online now at albertsportinggoods.com and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
At Schaff Auto Sales, we always have a large selection of quality pre-owned vehicles with prices right to fit all budgets. So before you buy, give us a try. See Aaron High, the car guy.
Varsity Lanes, home of the Rough Riders 2018-19 Boys and Girls State Bowling Champions. Striking up delicious food, 32 taps, Queen of Hearts, and nightly food and drink specials with a great family atmosphere. Carry out is available. Stop in and see us after the game. Go Riders!
Fellowship of Christian Athletes is a middle school and high school club looking to spread God's love throughout numerous schools and communities of our local area. FCA's favorite play of the game is both teams joining together in prayer at the conclusion of the game. God bless you, sports fans.
We welcome you back to Grand Lake Health Systems Court, Rider Nation Station. Joe Hurlbert alongside Kelly and Derek J. And the Lady Bears of Bryan lead the Lady Rough Riders 33-29. Let's take a look at the numbers as they'll tell the tale. So, Derek?
Both teams shooting well from the field in the first half. St. Mary's 10 of 20 from the field. Bryan 11 of 21 from the field, both at 50 or above. The Lady Riders were led by Noe Rain with 7 points, followed by Kendall Daringer, Reese Rabel with 6, Carson McLaughlin, Ella Jacobs with 4, and Cora Rabel with 2. The Bryan Lady Bears were led by Eddie Arnold with 11, Reese Gridhouse with 10, Kaylee Field with 4. Turnovers kind of the story early. A little bit of an improvement in the second quarter, but still too many. Finished with 12 turnovers for the Rough Riders in the first half. Again, another thing that's been troubling the Riders lately is rebounding, and they actually out-rebounded the Bryan Lady Bears in the first half, so that's a positive development. And another positive development for the Riders, they were 4 of 5 from the line.
Oh, boy, yeah.
That's another thing that's kind of been plaguing them of late. So it's good to see some of those positive things. Just got to kind of clean up those turnovers, especially here in the second half if they want to pull this one out.
Of course, Kendall Daringer with 6 points leaves her 4 shy of that 1,000-point plateau. I had an opportunity to talk to her father, Jeff, in the Commons earlier. And I asked him, I said, does she think about it? And she goes, she does, but she goes, I told her to just go out and throw up 30 shots and get it over with. But he said they came into the gym today and worked on free throws. And every kid in their driveway goes through scenarios, everybody. And the scenario that he gave her, you're down by 2. No time left on the clock. Full house. You're at the free throw line, and you've got 998 points. And she drilled both free throws.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
That was good. Pretty good. So yeah.
Some pressure.
It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time for sure. So
she's obviously she's got to get it. I like to think that on Thursday night that it wasn't her thinking about that 1,000.
No.
I truly think it was Shawnee's defensive effort to shut her down. And they put extensive resources into containing her. And so, and again, if you look at her points for the season, she's averaging about 13 a game. To expect her to go out and score 18 against a very talented defensive team like Shawnee was probably a little unrealistic from the blue and gold faithful. Tonight, that I'm sure she's going to.
It's more within reach, absolutely.
Yeah.
So the Rough Riders, we saw their intensity level step up in the second quarter a lot. They started to hit some threes and started to draw back into this ball game. And of course, they find themselves down just by 4 points right now. They were down probably by as many as 8 or 9 in the first half. But your impression of the Lady Bears? They've got some talent.
They've got a nice team. You see why they're 13-2. You see why they made it to the district finals last year. And if you look at their early season loss to a very good Marion local team, who we well know, and then a January 4th loss to Napoleon by only 9 points, and Napoleon right now is kind of the gold standard in our district. So that staying under 10 with them is quite an achievement. So the Riders are not playing a patsy tonight.
Right.
They're playing a very, very fine team. I was very pleased with the Riders showing some grit in that second quarter and closing the gap and getting back in this game. It would have been pretty easy to just kind of, call it a day and take their whipping and go home, but they didn't.
Well, that's the impression that I got watching them in the first quarter. It was almost like they were basically going through the motions, and then all of a sudden, things started to click for them offensively. And I'll tell you what, when things do that, it changes your whole outlook. And a lot of times, not only is this game have to do with your athletic ability, but it also lies between your ears.
Right. Wayne made it just a great decision there, not forcing the ball on that pick and roll. The roll was sort of open, but not quite.
Morgan Hesse goes up with the shot, no foul. She wanted the call. Bryan coming the other way with the basketball. Shot put up, no, won't go. By Arnold.
Addie Arnold is human.
Absolutely. Voigt loses the basketball. Here comes the Lady Riders all the way up to Kendall Deringer. Millie Ruane with the basketball, drives the left side. Kick it back to McLaughlin. To Hesse, far side to Rabel. She's going to launch a three. Nope, that's too hard. Won't hit anything. Nice job by Cora on the defense, and we've got a frustration foul called on Reese Grothaus.
Kaylee Thiel is sitting right in the middle of the lane and really disrupting the Rider offense. They're running that pick and roll, but she's just kind of hanging out there, clogging things up and making sure that there's not a whole lot open in the paint there.
Deringer with the basketball, top of the key, puts it on the floor, goes left side, ball stolen. That was almost a palm, I think. I think anytime you bounce it over your head, it's kind of... And then they wanted to travel. Down the lane goes Voigt. Nope, won't go. Here comes Deringer the other way. She's going to take it to the glass. Shot goes up, won't go. But she's going to go to the line and shoot two.
Nice decision to kind of do a version of the Euro step there to the inside rather than risk the potential charge foul.
Deringer's free throw is good.
Moves ever so close to that 1,000 point mark.
Got them both. (33-31). Nice defense by McLaughlin. Here comes Deringer behind the back dribble. Needs help. Cora Rabel goes down the lane to McLaughlin. Up off the glass. Count it! And she is fouled.
Cora Rabel with a phenomenal bounce pass there. That was a great drive, good court vision, and when Carson's man helped up, made the perfect pass to her.
We are all knotted up, 33-33, and the Rough Riders get their first lead of the ball game.
Again, the Riders showing some tremendous resiliency coming from like 12 down, 12 down at one point.
Voigt with the basketball. To Arnold. Thiel. Nope, that won't go in. Rabel picks up the dribble. She needs help. Give it to Deringer. Cora Rabel, far side it goes to Ruane. Drives left side, picks up the dribble. Hesse goes up off the glass, won't go. Pass over to Taylor. Arnold in the paint. She traveled.
Golden Bears showing a little bit of hesitancy on offense, and you know when you have a big lead and things are going well, sometimes that basket gets a lot bigger, and suddenly when the game gets a little tighter, that rim gets a little smaller. It shrinks, boy. It's amazing how much it shrinks.
Deringer. Noe Ruane. Drives right side, goes up, hits the bottom of the backboard. Here comes Bryan the other direction.
No, he got a little too deep that time.
Field needs it. To Rowe, blocked. Ball loose on the floor. Ella Jacobs has it all the way up to Deringer. Deringer has it stolen by Delilah Taylor. And Cora Rabel picks up the foul.
They've let quite a bit of contact go on both ends. Not complaining one side or the other. They've let it go on both ends. Inside on shots. They've let quite a bit of contact go. Didn't like that contact out front. Yeah. 40 feet from the basket, that wasn't okay.
Yeah. Arnold will trigger it in for the Bears, and she'll give it to Delilah Taylor, the 5'3" senior. To Langendorfer, and it's stolen. Up it comes to Hesse. Hesse needs some help. She throws it away.
Never throw it to a big.
Yeah.
When they're going to have to do more than a dribble or so to take it up.
Foul's going to be called on Morgan Hesse. I'm sorry, it's on Reagan Allmeyer. Her second. No, I'm sorry, her first. Bryan has 3 team fouls. The Riders have 2 team fouls. Groothuis in the paint goes up, and 2 points for Reese Groothuis.
5'8" junior, nice drive, a little floater there.
Lady Bears regain the lead 35-34 with 2:58 remaining in the third quarter on the Fowler TV scoreboard.
You know you're doing well when the opposing coach is yelling, shooter, shooter, find her, things like that. And Noe Ruane's getting that right now. Everybody knows she's shooting well.
Deringer for 3. Nope, that won't go. Goes out of bounds. Nice hustle by Ella Jacobs, but not in time to save it. We've got a timeout called by St. Mary's with 2:31 remaining here in the third quarter on the Fowler TV scoreboard. It's Bryan 35, the Lady Riders 34. Back right after this.
Albert Sporting Goods is here to outfit your team, both on and off the field. Since 1980, Albert Sporting Goods has serviced schools, clubs, and businesses throughout Ohio. for all of your uniform, spirit wear, and equipment needs. Make it Albert Sporting Goods. Order online now at albertsportinggoods.com and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Buffalo Wild Wings and St. Mary's, proud to support Rough Rider Athletics and the Memorial Student Athletes. Join Buffalo Wild Wings for each Rough Riders football game, streamed on Rider Nation Station. Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, drinks, sports.
Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success, and supporter of the Rider Nation and St. Mary's community.
Back at Grand Lake Health System Court, Joe Hurlbut alongside Kelly and Derek J. 35-34 with 2:31 remaining here in the third period.
Riders come out with a little 2-2-1 press. Haven't shown much of that today.
We've got a whistle and a foul. Lexi Allspaw is on the floor.
Coach Burke not happy with that perceived moving screen by Lexi Allspaw.
Blaze Langendorfer at the free throw line. Free throw up. Oh, that's a gift.
Wow.
Hits the back of the iron, bounces straight up, hits the top of the backboard, and drops through. Langendorfer with the second free throw. That won't go, but they keep it alive. And they have the basketball. Shot put up by Arnold, won't go. Ella Jacobs, that's an obvious push off. That's a frustration foul for sure. So Ella Jacobs will pick up the foul for.
And Ella Jacobs on the shot did a tremendous job of hustling back and getting into backside rebounding position. So worming away in there to get that board was really good. Just got a little too aggressive trying to clear things out.
Shot put up by Theo won't go. Here comes the Lady Riders the other direction. Allmeyer, Jacobs, Noe Ruane.
The Golden Bears going over the top of those screens a lot, especially with Noe. Do not want to give her open looks.
Last touch by Arnold. Taylor checks in. Delilah Taylor will check in for the Lady Golden Bears. Noe Ruane will trigger it in to Kendall Daringer. 1:30 remaining here in the third quarter. Daringer drops it down low to McLaughlin, up and in.
Nice pass.
Nice pass. We're tied at 36 with 1:15 remaining in the third quarter. Theo with the basketball to Langendorfer. Underneath it goes to Taylor. Taylor will kick it back out. Shot put up by Theo, won't go. Here comes Kendall Daringer. She's going to take it to the hole, goes up with a shot, and she's fouled. So she's going to go to the line and shoot two.
Shoot two. Gave a little head fake like she might be pitching it out there for the three, and then took it on in. Good body control.
Maybe not quite as her dad envisioned here, but does have the opportunity to get it at the line here.
999 points. With 1 to go, 37-36. That free throw gave the Riders back the lead.
She has already passed Sydney Cisco for 9th place in the scoring.
And that should do it. 1,000 career points for Kendall Daringer.
Outstanding. Congratulations to Kendall.
That is something.
Teammates predicting that, had locked arms there on the bench. Very classy gesture from the Golden Bear team and staff, standing and clapping for her and congratulating her. Very classy move.
Quite an honor.
Yes, she joins very elite company in Rough Rider history. Shania Taylor at number 8 in scoring at 1,012, and without going over all of the numbers, Marianne Burden, Nan Kogi, Erica Thornsberry, who is Marianne's daughter, Connie Hamburg, Chrissy Haynes, Linda Louth, Susu, and the immortal Nikki Myers, who no one is going to catch at 2,006 points. But yeah, Kendall, congratulations. Great honor. Like I said, just joined.
Well deserved.
Joined very elite company in Rough Rider history. Her parents making their way down there to the floor to have their picture taken with her. Both of them top-notch players for the Riders back in the day. Mom said that she didn't come near that 1,000-point mark because she played with Nikki
Absolutely.
and Connie.
And her dad, Jeff, didn't get close to 1,000 because he played with Mark Ashman.
Mark Ashman, who graduated as the career leading scorer as well. He was, what was he, Derek? 1,000 and...
I think it's 1194 was Mark.
Yeah, so, yeah. So Dad played behind some talent as well.
He did.
Sarah, Mom, she's got definitely a legitimate excuse.
Yes, exactly.
So back here with the...
Rabel's three-point shot won't go. We're down to 10 seconds. Riders lead by 2 on the Fowler TV scoreboard. Taylor, shot put up and is good by Kaylee Thiel, and that's the way the third quarter is going to end as we are tied up on the Fowler TV scoreboard. The St. Mary's Lady Rough Riders 38, the Golden Bears of Bryan 38. Back with the final quarter right after this.
Here at TLC, we expanded our business, so we wanted the security of knowing exactly where all the kids are and what's going on in each of the rooms. We chose Fowler's because we've done all our televisions with them, and they mentioned they have security systems. So we just wanted to go out and look at it, and they were very upfront, and they do excellent work from start to finish. And so we chose Fowler's TV. It's been great for us here at TLC Learning Center, and Fowler's TV would be great for anyone.
Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success, and supporter of the Rider Nation and St. Mary's community.
Back at Grand Lake Health Systems Court, we do have the clip of Kendall Deringer's 1,000th point. We're going to replay it here for you. Boom. There it is.
Rich Spencer at the controls, as always, doing a masterful job of doing he's the do-it-all mixer
Absolutely.
on the board. So yeah,
It's been a long day for Rich, and we're not done.
Yeah.
Far side it goes to Cora Rabel, to Ruane.
Riders are a little smaller right now with the lineup without Carson McLaughlin.
Ooh.
Didn't quite see it in time.
Taylor has the basketball for the Lady Golden Bears.
That pass was there down to the block. It was open. She just saw it about a second too late.
The Riders outscored the Lady Golden Bears in the third quarter 9-5. It seems like offensively the Riders have the shot put back up. 2 shots won't go. We got a whistle, a travel. Seems like Bryan offensively has started to go downhill a little bit. That could be in tune to just cold shooting or good defense by the Riders. They started out in the first quarter with 21 points, 12 in the second, and then just 5 in the third quarter.
Is it fatigue? Is it subbing patterns? You know, sometimes it's.
Ooh, Morgan Hesse follows her own shot. No, it won't go.
It's sometimes who's on the floor. It's sometimes defensive shifts, you know, changes. The Riders have done a decent job of mixing things up here a little bit. Kind of got out of that 2-3 earlier and got more into, much more into man-to-man there in the second and third quarters.
First free throw by Morgan Hesse, no good. She'll get one more. Free throws ever so important. She missed them both. Gets her own rebound. The Daringer, far side it goes to Rabel. In the corner to Ruane. She's going to launch a three. Nope. Rebound, Jacobs. And we've got a foul called on Delilah Taylor.
Ella Jacobs at just 5'7", but boy, she's got some hops in there, and she seems to be able to get in there and cause some havoc on those offensive boards, giving the Riders another extra possession here.
Kendall bounced it off the back of a Bryan player. I believe that's what she did.
Picked up the foul there. A nice aggressive foul, trying to pick up the jump ball.
Yep, that's out of bounds. Made the bounce pass, and the bounce pass hit out of bounds before reaching the offensive player.
So the turnover will give the ball back to the Lady Riders. They need to capitalize here. They're underneath their own basket. Rabel, nope, won't go. Rebound Daringer, she's going to go up and she's fouled. Good job by Kendall Daringer. 5'8" senior, and she's going to go to the line and she's going to shoot two. We're still tied, 38-38 on the Fowler TV scoreboard. Free throw is good.
Kendall will be able to relax now a little bit, I think. You know, suddenly you're not thinking about that. You got it done. You got that 1,000 out of the way, and from here on out, it's just kind of gravy points.
It is. Just icing on the cake, so to speak.
Right.
Second free throw up and is good. 40-38, Riders up by 2 with 6:40 remaining here in the basketball contest. Delilah Taylor with the basketball. Crossover dribble, get across the 10-second line. Give the ball to Grotehouse. To Langendorfer.
Doing a little handoff series of their own.
Arnold needs help. Give the basketball to Grotehouse.
Ella Jacobs doing a great job handling Grotehouse right now.
Shot put up, no good by Arnold. Rebound comes down and put back up by Addie Arnold, and she's fouled in doing so, so she'll go to the line.
We've talked about the last several games the importance of handling offensive boards and not giving up second shots. It's been something, some games has been an issue for the Riders. Had several here the last few possessions, so we're going to have to clamp down on that.
The last foul was on Cora Rabel. That was her 4th, team's 7th. And Cora goes to the bench. Shot put up, free throw shot is put up and in by Addie Arnold. 40-39, Lady Riders on top by 1. Daringer, far side to Allmeyer. Jacobs. Daringer, guarded by Taylor, takes it to the glass. She's going to go up, and she's going to shoot two.
If the Golden Bears are going to get out and pressure that far away from the basket and deny that pick and roll that far away, Kendall Daringer did what she needs to do. You have to drive to the basket.
At the line shooting two. First one up, she's got that. She'll get one more. Riders up by 2 on the Fowler TV scoreboard. Go ahead.
Yeah, you have to punish people for being that aggressive defensively. if they're going to take away those 3-point shots, take it to the basket. Kendall's doing a nice job of reading the defense and playing accordingly.
Kendall makes both free throws. She has 14 points on the afternoon. And Kendall almost steals the basketball. The ball loose on the floor. Reese Grotehouse comes up with it, goes down the paint, goes up with the left hand, won't go. No to Ruane, all the way down to Ella Jacobs. Jacobs needs some help. Daringer for three. No, that won't go. Rebound. Foul's going to be called on Morgan Hesse.
She's not happy with that foul, but I think she did go over the back a little bit with her right arm kind of.
I agree.
Tried to flip it.
Solwell walk to the other end of the floor, and at the line will be Blaze Langendorfer.
Those offensive, or, I guess you could call it offensive foul, but, those rebounding fouls, sometimes early in the game you don't mind. It's an aggressive foul trying to make a play, but as you get late in the game, especially in the bonus, those fouls can be not quite as, something that you don't mind as a coach, because it's taking a trip to the line automatically.
The free throw was missed. Bryan got the rebound, and then Reagan Allmeyer picks up the foul.
They tagged Hesse with that one, so that's our fourth.
Oh, they did?
Yep.
Okay, my bad.
Leading scorer, Reese Grotehouse. And
she hits the free throw.
She looks very comfortable shooting that free throw. That one of those players that likes being at the free throw line.
Grotehouse, one more, hits them both. Nothing but the bottom of the net, both of those. 42-41, Riders on top. 5:14 remaining. Daringer lobs it down to Jacobs, up off the glass and two. Nice pass by Daringer, nice finish by Jacobs.
Jacobs showing good hands catching that ball. She had a little bit of traffic there, went up and grabbed it and composed herself and went up for the shot.
Shot put up by Langendorfer, won't go. Rebound comes down to the Lady Riders. We'll go in the other direction. All the way down it goes to Allmeyer. Ball knocked out of bounds by Langendorfer. Substitutions checking in for Bryan. Kaylee Thiel in the ball game, and Ella Voigt. Two starters check back in. Allmeyer, Daringer in the corner. Lob down into McLaughlin, goes up with a shot, and she is fouled. Nice strong move by Carson McLaughlin, the 6'1" senior. She'll go to the line and she'll shoot two.
Ella Rao was complaining that she thought she was straight up, but didn't get the call.
She hits the first, she'll get one more.
I will not say anything about the free throws right now.
She makes them both.
I'm not saying a word.
I believe even if she'd have missed it, she'd have gotten a second opportunity. The referee held up his hand as Bryan entered the lane early.
46-41, 4:19 remaining in the game. Thiel with the basketball. Goes down low, nice shot put up and in by Ella Rowe.
5'9" sophomore, did a nice curl across there. Riders didn't do a good job of hitting cutters on that possession.
Yep, never want to trail those inside cuts like that.
McLaughlin goes up with a shot, nope, won't go, keeps it alive, gets her own rebound, and we've got, whoa, bodies are flying.
Carson McLaughlin stuck with that possession, even though she missed the shot. Still stuck with it and was able to grab at least a share of the offensive board there. Got a possession.
Delilah Taylor with the basketball. to Arnold. To Voigt. To Thiel. Good job by Kendall Daringer to jump out. There's Thiel driving down the paint. Nope, won't go. Gets her own board. And they throw it away.
And Coach Burke very pleased with that defensive possession. The Riders got into a little scramble mode there and just kept in control of things.
46-43 with 3:15 remaining in the basketball contest. Riders on top. Jacobs, Daringer. Noe Ruane, she's going to launch a three. No, won't go. Ran down by Addie Arnold all the way up. It goes to Voigt. Shot put up by Rowe. Nope, that won't go. Rebound. Carson is just throwing people around.
It's necessary right now because they're starting to hit the boards hard. And Reese Groothouse is coming back into the game for the Golden Bears. She's been out for several minutes here, and she is their leading scorer on the season. So, getting her back in, the Rough Riders are going to have to be aware of where she's at all times.
We'll see if head coach Todd Grosjean puts her a little bit more into the offensive scheme of things to try to get them back into this ball game. They're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination, but she can get them back in this ball game in a hurry.
With just over 2 minutes left in the game, a 3-point lead, the Riders really shouldn't feel like they have to force a shot right now.
Morgan Hesse's very lucky she didn't pick up her 5th foul right there, kind of pushing her as
forearmed her out.
Right, as Kaylee Thiel was kind of going for that loose ball there.
We got a timeout on the floor with 2:04 remaining. It's the Lady Riders 46, the Lady Bears of Bryan 43. Back right after this.
Colder weather is just around the corner, and you want to make sure your family's vehicle is tuned up and ready to go. Rabel's Auto Service has been voted the best auto repair center in St. Mary's the last 3 years. And did you know they will pick up and deliver your vehicle for free? Give Rabel's Auto Service a call at 419-394-1624 or stop in and see Jeremy at 1610 Salina Road in St. Mary's. Rabel's Auto Service in St. Mary's. Give them a call today.
Has hit free throws.
Welcome back to Grand Lake Health Systems Court. Joe Hurlbert alongside Kelly and Derek J. Rider Nation Station bringing you girls high school basketball. St. Mary's Lady Rough Riders lead the Lady Golden Bears of Bryan 46-43. They have the basketball. Daringer has it. 2 minutes remaining.
In football, for the onside kick, you put in the hands team.
Yes.
At this point in the game, you got to have the ball handling team.
Ooh.
And the free throw shooting team.
There you go. Foul's going to be called on Reese Groothouse.
Personal foul number 11, Reese Groothouse. For second, 10.
Some coaches have kind of an offensive, defensive trade-off with players. Coach Burke doesn't seem to do that too much.
Cora Rabel hits the free throw. That was big.
Yes.
And this is even bigger.
With under 2, there's suddenly a little more pressure on the Golden Bears for this next possession to come down and get a score.
Second one is up, no good. Rebound comes down to Rowe. Give the ball to Delilah Taylor. Reach around foul is going to be called on Kendall Daringer.
And not a foul that the Riders want at this point, being in the double bonus. And Addie Arnold has shown that she's one of the better shooters for the Golden Bears.
She gets the first. I think that's the 6th point for Bryan here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah, those points with the clock stopped there are just brutal for the Riders. You want them to have to work some time off the clock to score.
1:28 remaining. Kendall Daringer with the basketball, double team there, gives it to Ruane.
Though he did a nice job of coming to the ball with the trap there. Didn't leave her guard high and dry while she's being trapped.
47-45, Lady Riders lead by 2. 1:10 remaining. Ruane. Jacobs. Daringer thought about a 3, pulls it down. Good move. Riders going to run a little bit of clock.
Down under 1.
Need it. Get her help. Here comes Rabel to Ruane. Jacobs. And there's a foul. It's going to be called on Addie Arnold. And Ella Jacobs will go to the line. Both teams are in the double bonus.
Riders, great job there of stepping 2 passes, not panicking, stepping through traps.
We've got a timeout on the floor with 45.5 seconds remaining. The Lady Riders up by 2. We'll be back right after this.
At Schaff Auto Sales, we always have a large selection of quality pre-owned vehicles with prices right to fit all budgets. So before you buy, give us a try. See Aaron High, the car guy.
Hello, I'm Dr. Robert Spees. Welcome to Spees Chiropractic and Wellness Center.
As a family practice, Spees Chiropractic welcomes in patients of all ages. Whether this is your first time or you've done this before, Dr. Spees and his compassionate staff are here for you. What makes Spees Chiropractic unique is their 3-tier approach. By using chiropractic care alongside massage therapy and physical therapy, all your healthcare needs will be treated compassionately and comprehensively. Spees Chiropractic. Make the right choice for your care.
45.5 seconds remaining in the basketball contest. Riders lead by 2. Ella Jacobs will be at the line shooting the double bonus. How important are free throws? We'll find out.
That's 2 of those. That's 2 of those we've had tonight.
She got all of that one.
Hits the iron and just dies and falls in.
One for both teams, so fair is fair.
Fair is fair.
They count all the same.
3.
Both of them exactly alike. Yep. Jacobs hits both free throws. Riders are up by 4. Noe Ruane with the basketball. She loses it. And we've got a foul. It's going to be called, I believe, on Ella Jacobs, and that'll send Ella Rowe to the free throw line to shoot 2.
And those offensive boards, again, Riders have to get those defensive rebounds.
Off the back of the iron, no good. She'll get one more. Here comes Carson McLaughlin in. Give them a little bit more size underneath. Rowe's second free throw won't go. Rebound comes down to Thiel. Thiel goes up. No, won't go. Kendall Daringer comes away with it. We got a whistle, and a foul is going to be on Delilah Taylor. Well, here's who you want at the line.
That's definitely who we want at the line.
In my book.
Yes. And Coach Burke's torn right now between do I want size down here on defense, or do I need ball handling on offense?
Daringer gets the first. She'll get one more. Here comes Rabel in. Allmeyer will sit.
Rabel with 4 fouls, but right now that doesn't matter.
Kendall Daringer with 15, looking for her 16th point. She's got them both. Big free throws by Kendall Deringer. 51-45, 20 seconds remaining. All the way down it goes Taylor, and she is fouled.
Carson McLaughlin not happy with that call. But the Riders have to quit allowing the Golden Bears to score with the clock stopped right now.
Delilah Taylor misses the free throw. She'll get one more. Ella Voigt checks back in for Bryan, gives him a little bit more size. Taylor's second free throw is good. 51-46. Bryan wants a timeout. We'll take a time in for these messages. We'll be right back.
Friends of the St. Mary's Theater need your financial help to a state grant, which we need to raise $100,000 in individual contributions by the end of 2021. Suggested donations, which can be pledged, are $1,823, $2,023, and beyond. Send a check to Friends of St. Mary's Theater, Box 382, St. Mary's, Ohio, or visit us at grandoperahouselive.com to make an online payment to the 501c3. See more on our Facebook page at Grand Opera House Live. The time is now to make
Varsity Lanes, home of the Rough Riders 2018-19 Boys and Girls State Bowling Champions. Strike in up delicious food, taps, Queen of Hearts, and night food and drink specials with a great family atmosphere. Carry out is available. Stop in and see us after the game. Go Riders!
19.4 seconds remaining on the Fowler TV scoreboard. Rough Riders lead by 5, 51-46. The Lady Golden Bears applying some full court pressure. Noe Ruane will trigger it in for the Lady Riders.
Oh, throw it.
Oh, she needed to be.
Laura Rabel gets the basketball. Needs help. She's fouled by Reese Grothaus.
Ella Jacobs looking a little like same number player for the Bengals, Jamar Chase, running the deep route right down the middle of the court. No, he just needed to launch it, and she was wide open for the layup.
Rabel at the free throw line. Shooting the double bonus. First one up. Got it. Extends the Rider lead to 6, 52-46 with a 16.2 remaining.
She didn't even have to, no, he didn't even have to beat Joe Burrow. She could have been Doug Spencer. Doug
for
Spencer.
Pete's sake.
Always had those long bombs back in the day. So, yeah, we just need a little Doug Spencer action there. But Cora comes through in the clutch. Anyways, yeah. Cool under pressure.
Taylor with the basketball. Langendorfer for three. That's not going to go. Rebound tipped around. Shot put up. Blocked by McLaughlin to Rabel. That's the ball game. Your St. Mary's Lady Rough Riders win it by a score of 53-46 over the Lady Golden Bears of Bryan. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back and wrap things up. Take a look at stats and more. We'll do that right after this.
Do you find yourself faced with injustice or confronted with a legal matter that you need help resolving? If so, call attorney David Walbacher at 216-225-9181. That's attorney David Walbacher for all your legal needs.
Hello, I'm Dr. Robert Spees. Welcome to Spees Chiropractic and Wellness Center.
As a family practice, Spees Chiropractic welcomes in patients of all ages. Whether this is your first time or you've done this before, Dr. Spees and his compassionate staff are here for you. What makes Spees Chiropractic unique is their three-tier approach. By using chiropractic care alongside massage therapy and physical therapy, all your healthcare needs will be treated compassionately and comprehensively. Spees Chiropractic. Make the right choice for your care.
Buffalo Wild Wings in St. Mary's, proud to support Rough Rider Athletics and the Memorial Student Athletes. Join Buffalo Wild Wings for each Rough Riders football game streamed on Rider Nation Station. Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, drinks, sports.
Alrighty, back at Grand Lake Health Systems Court. Joe Hurlbert alongside Kelly and Derek J. The Rough Riders win it by a score of 53-46. For the Rough Riders, they scored 10, 19, 9, and 15 for their 53. For Bryan, they started out like a house of fire in the first quarter, out scoring 21 points, and then kind of cooled off as they scored 12 in the second, 5 in the third, and just 8 in the fourth for their 46 points. Let's take a look at some numbers in the ball game. Once again, here's Derek.
Both teams, as we kind of talked about at halftime, shot it real well from the field, but both teams definitely cooled off in the second half. Rough Riders finished shooting 37%, 13 for 35 from the field. Bryan was 14 of 44 from the field for 31.8%. The Rough Riders were led by Kendall Daringer with 16 points, also scoring her 1,000th point, as we hit on as well. Ella Jacobs with 8. Noe Rain with 7, Reese Rabel with 6, Cora Rabel with 5, and Carson McLaughlin with 11. Big stat for the Rough Riders, they were 22 of 26 from the free throw line.
Wow.
For 84.6%, so maybe exercising some of those demons from the free throw line.
That'll win you some games.
Right. And that's kind of that was kind of the difference tonight. Bryan was 13 of 22 from the line for 59%. So basically the difference in my eyes between the two teams tonight was performance at the line. Reese Groothouse and Addie Arnold both led the Bryan girls with 14 points as well.
For the Lady Riders, Kendall Daringer hits 2 free throws that give her 1,000th point career. Big moment here in Grand Lake Health System Court today, but overall they all play pretty good offensively. It took them a while to get going.
Yeah, like I said earlier, the Riders did not come out well in the first quarter, down 21-10. Some teams would maybe pack it in and just say, you know what, we lost on Thursday. This is a Saturday game against a very talented Bryan team. They were 19-4 last year, 13-2 coming into today. Just a quality team, and it had been easy for the Riders to just fold it up and finish things out. But they showed some resiliency, came back, and just kind of kept chipping away at the lead.
They did, and for the Rough Riders, games such as this could play a big part in your seed.
Yes.
Come down the tournament trail. But so for the Rough Riders, after today, they will play Minster and Kenton on the road. Then they'll come back and finish the season with St. Henry, Elida, and Bath. So the Rough Riders have a chance to possibly get a 1-2 seed when it's all said and done.
I would assume that Shawnee right now going into the tournament draw, is probably odds-on favorite as one. But then, we've got to be in the mix. You got Napoleon sitting in there somewhere as well. And this Bryan team, so yeah, this is a good one that you can mark down when you go into the tournament draw and say who's our head-to-head wins.
Oh, there you go.
And you've got a head-to-head against a very, very fine team.
Well, once again, congratulations to Kendall Daringer as she hits the 1,000 point mark in her career. For Kelly J. and Derek J., our entire Rider Nation Station crew. Once again, our 2 scores today. The Bryan Golden Bears beat the JVs 29-15, and in the varsity contest, it was the St. Mary's Lady Riders 53, the Golden Bears of Bryan 46. With the win, the Rough Riders run their record to 13-4 on the season. Until we meet next time, so long, everyone.
Thanks for watching another episode of Rider Nation Station. Help us help you by subscribing on YouTube or following us on Facebook.